First cast. That's bigger, actually. Believe it or not, it's a bigger fish. Little bass and the grub came right out. This is number 4 of the day, believe it or not. Apparently there's a lot out there. So, this bait I'm going to be using. Okay, lost him, but so today I'm going to be teaching you guys another winter technique. I did make the original video jerk baits, but I found that jerk baits aren't going to be working very well. So today we're using grubs. Now grubs are, how do I say it, a classic. They've literally been around since probably the beginning of lure fishing. The good old curly tail grub, and I'm using a simple Gary Yamamoto single tail grub. And it's a great thing to throw, especially when the water starts warming up, fish are starting to move more. I'm working it slow, but I have a little bit more of a hop to it because the fish are actually really active right now because it's been warm for the past 3 days. Just lost one. So we're going to try this out and really hope we can get some fish. Okay, well the curly tail grub is simple. I have a little tiny Ned rig head on here with a just a simple curly tail grub, green color because the water's green. And I mean, it's really not, a little kid can work it. All you do is you simply cast out wherever you want, wherever you think there might be a fish, and you work it. Now, it depends. It's been a really warm winter so far. We had like 1 snow day here in South Jersey. So what I'm doing with it is I'm kind of bouncing it kind of fast, but slower in a way. It's hard to explain how I'm doing it. But I'm kind of bouncing it, giving it some life to it. But if it's like dead winter, you're gonna want to really like drag it on the bottom, like that slow. Like that's why I'm probably not getting big bites right now, is because of how fast I'm working it. So I'm gonna try slowing it down a little bit. Just like made a tree explode behind me, but I'm fishing a spot. It's perfect for grubs because it's super rocky. That's deeper. And the fish seem to be sitting on like a little bit of a curve where it goes from shallow water straight to deep water. And technique seems to be working pretty well. It's a little bit different than your average bait, but it works. I mean, I'm not really concentrating too much about explaining it. If it was like dead, I would probably definitely do a better job explaining it. But it doesn't get much simpler. It's really not even a way to describe it. All I know is that it works all year round. You can use it in fall for when the fish are feeding heavy. You can use it in the summertime when the fish are moving around, and you know, you can target with it and everything. Or maybe there's a day where it's really, really hot and they're kind of slowy. You know, it's probably the #1 bait you should have when the bite is tough. And boy, does it work. It's probably one of the best in the wintertime because the fish are all slow moving, dead basically. But if they see that little flickering tail moving around, then they're probably gonna bite it. Oh yeah, and they also work good in springtime too because fish are on their beds, and you know, they probably see it as a threat to their eggs, so they'll attack it and eat it. It's an all-around good bait. Talking, we're gonna get straight to fishing. So right now I just cast kind of along the shoreline because Sean came off. Happens, you know. You get a fish to hit it, they'll stay on for a little while. Sometimes they'll just come straight off. It happens a lot. Like right there's fish on, it came off. So, you know, it's a great technique. It's just sometimes, you know, fish get off you. I'm gonna try to get that fish that just had it. Fish on. Oh yeah. Jumping in the wintertime. Look at that. Ooh. It's a small fish, but it's, you know, it's a fish. That'd be number 4 and 5 of the day. 4 at this spot. Oh wow, they're getting bigger. They are getting bigger. That's on the grub. And the fish is still very cold. I mean, he's frozen. So I'm gonna get a quick picture of him, then I'll release him. Gotta leave soon. Fish on. Cool.